I don't like you, but I love you. Seems like I'm always thinking of you. Whoa, 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 you treat me badly. I love you madly. You really got a hold on me. I know it's not a Beatles song. I don't know guitar chords for Beatles songs, but I can sing them. But that's okay, because that was yesterday. I learned everything when she held my hand. Y'all were laughing like don't even lie. Ba-da-ba. Totally messed that up, but that's cool.
Good piece of work.
What? Boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants and boots and pants. This is still recording, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Yes, I can play the guitar, kinda, sorta. It's been like 20 years. But yeah, this is actually my first baby. I bought her without my parents' permission. I was signed up for piano lessons, and you know, when you got short fingers, that doesn't quite work well with you. But the guitar seems quite lovely to you for your fingers if your fingers are short. So yes, I got the chance to see yesterday, and I saw it yesterday. Come on, everyone saw me turn into Peanut from Zach, no, not Zach Galifianakis. Wow, where did that come from? What is my husband's name? Jeff, that is my husband's name. One of my husbands. Yeah, like my Austin Powers, because it's a British movie, because it's yesterday and no. Alright, cool. But yes, so I saw the movie yesterday, and I want to actually talk about the film. I think it was quite lovely. It is actually more of a written Ralph kind of film. He's behind the camera, sorry. The movie was a lot of fun. So the movie was not something that I actually expected to see. So the truth be told, I saw no trailers. I saw a man with a guitar and yesterday, and I understood Beatles. It was very simple for me. But I didn't see the trailer because I was like, I wonder what this movie's about. So when Mesco Toys was like, will you go out on a date with me? And I was like, girl, I'm there. Or boy, I don't know how this works. I'm straight, sorry. So I saw yesterday, and the premise of the film is actually pretty cute. So it's about a musician, Jack Manic, who's actually trying to be a great musician. He wants to be this phenomenal rock star, but his songs suck. So he runs to the very serendipitous moment of when there's a blackout all across the world for 12 seconds and he gets hit by a bus, right? So that sounds terrible. But when he gets hit by the bus, no one knows who the Beatles are. He's their biggest fan. He knows their music. So what he does is he actually sings their songs and creates this beautiful music career, because everyone's like, oh my god, this is fire, I'm on fire. Like, you know, he's doing like Alicia Keys, the whole moment kind of thing. And that's the whole entire premise of the film. And you watch him go on this journey of having to actually handle success, which is the fun part, because you see the love story that's hidden in there. You guys got me, because I don't like romances, but you got me. It's like, got you. So I'll give you credit for that. The film was a lot of fun, just kind of enjoying it, and watching him bring back, or rather keep alive, the memory of the Beatles. And the whole time during his entire journey, you can tell that he feels guilty, he's unsure, he's like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? Because no one remembers the Beatles. They also don't remember Coca-Cola. I'm sorry, I just had a weird chest pain. But yeah, there's a couple of things I don't remember. Like Harry Potter. Calm down, guys, calm down. There's apparently a few things that happen in this alternate universe, and Coca-Cola, Harry Potter, and the Beatles is one of them. No wonder that world was terrible. But it's actually a fun film where you got to actually watch him do his life journey, which has incredible life lessons in there. So if you're looking for an optimistic, fun film, I definitely think this is definitely one of it, which is why I think it's a written rough kind of film. I'm sorry, that's him in the audience. Because I have an audience. But the point is, it's actually a really great film. So one of the things that I enjoyed about the film was how you got to know Jack. You got to know all of the characters, which is basically like 3 main characters. One of them you swear you're not gonna know, but then you realize he's sticking around and he's so fun. He's cool, but I know my friend James, and he's like a less cool version of James. And if you know James, James is like the coolest person on this planet. He really is. If you're watching this video, I'm so serious, dude. You know, you seriously are. Like, I look up to you, and he reminded me of you, but he's not as smart as you. So it was weird. It was just like, why didn't they just hire James? I don't understand. Like, I was confused. And those are the 3 main characters that kind of carry out the film, because you're watching him deal with the success of being successful in the entertainment industry, in the music industry, how it can consume your life, what really takes over, especially when people expect so much from you as you climb up the ranks. I mean, I'm not this big famous A-listing actress, but the truth is I'm running my YouTube channel and I do auditions, I do photo shoots, I do a wide range of different things, and because I do this alone, the response I get is very strange, and it's not from fans, it's mostly from the people that I know, which is an aspect of the film that they focused on, which is what I related to the most as a viewer. I found that to be relatable, because as long as you're in some kind of form of entertainment and people can see what you're doing in entertainment, everyone thinks it's easy. It's not. No matter how big you are or how big you seem, it is much harder than what it looks like. It's just all about the brand. As Jack is going on his journey of doing these songs that people are falling in love with, he's not taking the opportunity to get with his girl, which actually happens to be his manager, his biggest fan. I don't know, I just might do random things like that, I don't know. The point is, he's dealing with realizing she actually loves him, and he wants to do his career, and he can't quite have both because she's selfish. I'm gonna come straight out and say it. I love the film, but I know it's supposed to be like fantasy, but like, booby, we got bills to pay. So I don't understand why you couldn't just quit your job as like a school teacher if you saw that he was making money, and then like you just go with him and travel and stuff, because he obviously wanted you there. I'm just saying. I think that was iPhone agreeing with me. You watch them sort of go along the way, and him having to deal with this, her struggling with it. The acting was like on point. Like, it was very realistic. It was there. The only thing I can definitely say about the film that bothered me was the fact that she was like, you have to give up your dreams. And I'm sorry, that was Tsum Tsum. I play Tsum Tsum. For those of you who do not know, there's some new characters on the board. With her, she was sort of selfish. So for me personally, it made me question, do you really love the person if you don't want them to be as successful because you're afraid that they'll leave you behind? Answer the questions in the comments. Ooh. I'm just saying, I feel like if you really love them, you'd want to be successful with them, and if your job really isn't that great, just go be with them. I loved his new manager. She's supposed to be like the crazy Russian chick. Oh, I love her. She was actually my favorite part, because she was so blunt and honest and so very Hollywood. Like, listen, baby, this is what I'm gonna tell you. You're gonna be the reason why I buy a second Malibu house or whatever here, and I'm gonna be there for the whole beach front. Like, she was just ecstatic and absolutely phenomenal. The fun part about the film is that Ed Sheeran is actually in it. I didn't expect that tone was not on purpose, but Ed was actually in the film, and I thought he would just be doing like a couple of guest appearances, but he's actually there. Like, he's important to the film, and that was pretty cool, like, watching him. They did make a weird like joke and stuff at him about rapping, but I'll leave that to my favorite side character, who's like the bootleg version of Jimmy. Oh my god, hashtag bootleg Jimmy. Who's your bootleg Jimmy? Because obviously no one's greater than my Jimmy. I found the film fun. Getting to know the characters was Very realistic. It wasn't too fantasy-like, except for that like one little part, but like whatever. But I did find it to be a lot of fun and extremely realistic. It made you realize, especially if you're in entertainment, if you love the Beatles, if you enjoy their songs, you're going to enjoy listening to him sing these songs, and you watch him struggle with having to steal someone else's music, even though this world has no idea who the Beatles are. Or Coca-Cola. I'm sorry, it's this weird chest pain I keep getting. The film is a lot of fun, and it's a very simple storyline. I don't want to give away the ending because it is very sweet and very endearing. It is a very happy-go-lucky. It is a written Ralph movie down to a T. On a bad day, this is kind of like one of those films I know written Ralph would actually watch while I watch Annabelle, and I'm like, yeah, or shoot things in a video game, but not, that doesn't take away from the film. Yesterday was a lot of fun. If you like the Beatles, if you want to see in an alternate universe of what it would be like to see the Beatles as a one-man show, then yeah, I definitely think this film is for you. If you want an upbeat, positive kind of vibe, like, hey, we teach you life lessons and how to be a good person, that was super awesome. There's also a really big surprise in there that I do not want to mention, but I will say there's a conversation to Jack stating what's really important in life, and he happens to mention that there's a wife, but he doesn't say which. I really did have a blast watching this with Mezco Toys. You guys take me on the best dates. I don't know why my exes didn't learn from you guys. Is it because you guys are from the future?
Oh!
Or tomorrow? No, I'm sorry guys, that was too far. That was too far because tomorrow never comes. Anyone knows Bajork? I would definitely say this is a fun film. I enjoyed it. It's not my normal go-to, so I can be honest with you there. But I think the storyline was nice. It's kind of like a fan fiction kind of like idea. Like, what if the Beatles never existed and someone got the chance to remember? Now, the also fun part about the film is that there are two other individuals in the entire world who know he's actually singing the Beatles songs. Now, what they do to him when they find him is all up to you when you see it at the film. But if you're looking for fun music, homage to the Beatles, I definitely think this should be one of your top films to go check out. And also, just so you know, the Rolling Stones do exist in this universe, but perhaps not the Oasis, which is weird because they're like my Wonderwall, and it's so weird. Ralph, stop shaking your head at me. You know I'm awesome. I pay him to say that. So I would definitely give Yesterday, I don't know. I think because it's not my kind of film, I would give it like 3 out of like C Cadma chords. But for those who are into that kind of film, I definitely think you would enjoy it, so I would give it at least a 4. I can't say what it's missing per se, because I don't normally watch these kind of films, but I do gotta say, Mezco, y'all be introducing me to films like I don't normally watch, and I'm all there for it. Thank you so much for always taking me out there. I really do appreciate you guys. And again, these videos are not sponsored. It's just literally me hanging with my Mezco Toys friends. And we're playing! Like yesterday. I'm sorry. I'm just a little crazy. Help! I need somebody. I'm sorry. I'm in a weird, mood. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys tell me down in the description. Tell me, what is your favorite Beatles song? What is your favorite Beatles album? If you can't pick one song, what songs do you sing? Do you do covers of songs? Do you play better than I do when I'm like, I don't, I just want to know. I just want to know, are you a Janis Joplin kind of person? Are you Rolling Stones? Are you into The Who? I want to know who you're into. Ralph, come on, support me. You know I'm funny. The people on the YouTube might not, but you think so. There's a sign above me that you guys can't see that says laugh. But yeah, I want to know who you guys are into. What kind of music do you like? I want to know more about like it, you know, if you listen to rap, all right, tell me more about your rap music. Do you like the good, you know, old school like rock and roll? Do you like Smokey Robinson? Do you like Stevie Wonder? What do you listen to? Are you like, do you love me? Do you love me? Which I made my grandmother dance to that song at least 20 times a day growing up. Hi grandma. But I want to know, what kind of music do you guys like? What inspires you? And also, if you don't actually listen to music, I know, it sounds weird, but there's one person in particular that I know who doesn't listen to music, but like on occasion, like perhaps they like to listen to like boring news 24/7 and without like any music in their life, which I think is pretty weird, but you know, whatever, they consider it normal. But do you like Frank Sinatra? Do you like the full Rat Pack? What do you listen to? Tell me more about that, and I want to have a conversation with you guys about it. Cause
Tell me more.
Oh, I thought we were still going. But yes, I don't care what you listen to, but tell me more about your selection of music. What gets you pumping? You know, do you work out to Marilyn Manson like I do? Yeah, I played Smokey Robinson, listened to the Beatles, and then work out to Marilyn Manson. There's nothing wrong with that, and sometimes some drowning pool, because you know, sometimes bodies gotta hit the floor. Alright, I've had enough fun and a lot of weird puns and weirdness and stuff. Oh my god, you know, it'd be really great to play on a guitar. AC/DC! Because they should do a cover of the Hokey Pokey.
What?
Picture it. Come on, like picture it. Do the Hokey Pokey! Like, it would be great. Wouldn't you do the Hokey Pokey? You would, wouldn't you, if you heard AC/DC playing it, wouldn't you?
Nah, do the Smurfs. La, 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 la!
I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I know it was short and sweet, but it's a very simple plot, and it's a sweet film. I actually wouldn't mind owning it. Yeah, owning. I know, kids, it sounds weird. You don't have to own things through streaming. You can actually buy the actual DVD or CD or whatever you call us ancient people now. We can own it, and we can look at the photo and read stuff and read director's commentary, and it's gonna be like, you know, all oldie and stuff. Like yesterday. That was supposed to be like but you know, I can't do it that well. I need my xylophone. That's what I need. Yeah, I actually used to play the xylophone. I was actually in the music band in my high school. I played the death song very well for the football players. I wonder what high school I went to. Anyone who went out to my high school, shout out, y'all. Yeah, the football team probably hates me. Isn't she lovely? Oh, it's my first baby. I bought it without my parents' permission. And then I bought several other guitars too, like my blue acoustic, and then I have an electric guitar that was given to me for Christmas. And then I have a left-handed bass guitar too that I play. Awesome! American woman. Yeah! Mama, let me be.
Alright! You sing it, baby! I'm Jack Blacking it. Yeah!
I don't know where I found them. Munching on your Altoids, waiting for time to pass. Been I trade 1,000 miles to hold you for a year, but I can't stop my missing you tears. It's been a long time since I wrote that song.
You had way too much fun.